Hi Armando, let me have you come sit next to me because I see you're still having difficulties when working with multiplication. So I see how you got your answer by multiplying 2 times 4 equals 8, and 9 times 9 equals 3, and 4 times 5 equals 20. You did such a great job by just finding the answer, so let me have you pat yourself on the back. But however, I want to try a different strategy with you, and later on I'll show you how to use pattern shapes for a better understanding, okay? So let's start with rewriting our equation. So let's base it out too. So I'm gonna go 3 over 4 times 4 with 3 over 5. So our first step is to creating an improper fraction. So I'm gonna write that over here for you later on so you can use it for notes. So we're gonna create an improper fraction. But ask yourself this question: how do we create an improper fraction? Good job. We will multiply and add. And do you know how do we incorporate multiplication and addition into our mixed numbers? No? Okay, let me show you a little trick. So in order to create this into improper fraction, we will multiply 2 times 4. I'm going to write an x. And then since this is the fraction, we're going to add 4 plus 3 and write the plus sign. But you see, sometimes working like this can be confusing when you're barely learning how to do fractions, especially multiplications. I'm going to rewrite it down, all the numbers on the line to show you. So 2 times 4 plus 3. Can you solve this for me? So 2 times 4 will be 8 plus 3 equals 11. Okay, so that's our first step to finding the top denominator. So we're going to write the top denominator. And do you see how we got rid of the 2? Because it was just so big. Now, I want you to try this side for me. So how do we remove this fraction into an improper fraction? So how would you rewrite it? Good job. So we'll go with 4 times 5 plus 3. Can you solve that for me? Good job. 20 plus 3 equals 23. We found our other top denominator. So I'm going to write top deno. Now our next step comes to rewriting the equation. So let's rewrite the equation. Let me grab a different color to show you. And I'm going to show you on the side. So we're going to rewrite. So first, our top denominator for the first equation will be 11 over, we'll leave that blank for now, times 23 over. So this is how we find, remember when we're creating an improper fraction, we're going to borrow the bottom denominator. So 4 times 5. And let's rewrite it over here. Okay, now this is the step that you're really good at. So what do we do? Yes, we multiply across. So you see how you found your answer? That's exactly what we're going to do to this part. So let's create our line in the middle. So let's start with the bottom denominator first because they're smaller numbers for you to work with. So 4 times 5 equals 20. Now I want you to tell me, what is 11 times 23? Good job. 11 times 23 goes 253. So look, we found our improper fraction. So I'm going to circle that for you. But however, this number is too big for us, and it's not a nice looking number to write on the paper because that's really big. So our next step will be simplifying, because I want you to ask yourself, how do we simplify an improper fraction into a mixed number? Yes, we divide it. So ask yourself this: how many times can 20 go into 253? So how many times can 20 go into 253? Okay, so you did a really good job by telling me how you multiplied it across, such as 20 times 1 equals 20, and you did all the way. Good job. So the closest number to that 20 could go into 253 to get the answer, you said 20 times 12. Oh, let me grab a new marker. So you said 20 times 12 because 20 times 12 is 240. Good job. Now this time we're going to use this number and we're going to plug it in to 253 by subtracting, okay? So let's do it over here. So 253 subtract 240. How much would that be? 12. Good job. Now let's box this one because you found the whole number. Good job. So remember, the whole number is the front number. You did a really good job. Now this time, let's find the top denominator. So let's rewrite it over here. So we know 12 is the whole number. And as you said, the bottom denominator always stayed the same. And you said the bottom denominator was 20, just like how you said it over here. Very close. So 20. Now let's find the top denominator. So how do we find the top denominator? So now let me write another question down for you. Let me pick a different color so you can see it in better writing. So how do we find the top denominator? So in order to find the top denominator, we're going to use our 12 and our 20. So in order to do that, we're going to subtract them from each other. So we're going to subtract. I'm going to write the subtract sign. So 20 subtract 12 equals how much? 13. Good job. Now let's circle it. We found our top denominator. Now let's just rewrite the answer again. So our answer will be 13 right here. And let's just rewrite our answer again. So we have 2 with 3/4 times 4/3 equals how much? Good job. 12 with 13/20. Good job. And let's put a star. Good job, Armando. You did a really good job. And I'm going to show you how to use pattern shapes later. And you just solving this question shows to me that you finally understand the problem. And you did a really good job because you taught me multiple things that I forgot.